Welcome back to Amy Jo Junk Journals. This is Amy Jo. We are working on decorating our little golden book journal. First, let's get this trimmed up here. I hope you're all having a blessed day. I'm not having too bad of a day. I've been picking on my husband today. He's at work and I had to go to the grocery store, and I told him yesterday when he got home from work, I said, hey, I think I'm going to go to the grocery store. You need anything? And anybody that knows me, that is my least favorite chore. Absolutely hate going to the grocery store. Would rather do anything else than go to the grocery store. And so he goes, hey, so he's picking on me. He goes, hey, it should be warmer tomorrow for you to go to the grocery store. I'm like, okay, whatever. And so he goes, no, I don't need anything. And I'm like, well, you might want to think about that, because the last time I asked him if he needed anything at the grocery store, he told me no. And then 2 days later, he asked his daughter, hey, when you go to the grocery store, can you pick things up for me, because he completely forgot things he needed. So he was like, no, seriously, I don't need anything. I'm like, okay. So I go, and it starts snowing. I go to the grocery store, and oh, my hands really need to be lotioned up. Sorry about that. I'll get some lotion on them. But anyway, so I go to the grocery store, spend way too much money, which is why I don't like going to the grocery store, because I don't like standing in line to spend money on stuff that I don't get to keep. Anyway, so I get home, or I take a picture of all the snow after I load up the truck, and I said, I call BS, and he texts me back and he goes, why, because of the snow? I'm like, yes. I said, if I have to go to the grocery store and spend money, it shouldn't snow. And he goes, well, I keep telling you guys spending our money. And and I told him, I said, what? I texted him back. I said, well, I would be more than happy to stop, or to never ever go to the grocery store again. He quit texting me. So anyway, I have all of these children book pages that I have received. And I believe I got them from, the website. I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of it right now. But I want to use them I want to make some pockets and cover some tags with some of the things. Like, I think this would make a cute pocket. And use this for like a journaling card. I think that would be adorable. So that's what I think we're going to work on today, is making some of that stuff to decorate our journal with. I don't want to put a bunch of decorations in the journal. I don't want to take away from the wonderfulness of this journal, and I don't want to disrupt the story too much, but this is, I also think it's back to my story, I also think it's way too expensive to go to the grocery store. Absolutely hate it, as I said. Is this too big for a pocket? No, beautiful. That's a great pocket. I also have a file folder here that I want to use as a backing for these pockets, because I think that would be a sorry, I'm just gonna use glue stick here. But I sure am ready. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm sure tired of the cold and snow, and I know it's just the beginning of February, but I am ready I am totally ready for it to be no snow. I'm ready for the snow to be over, and I know we have not had a lot of snow here in Ohio. But I don't do well in the cold and the snow and the, you know, so I am ready for it to definitely be done. I know there's plenty of people out there that absolutely love the cold and the snow, and I work with a lady. She just absolutely, I'm just rough cutting this because I want to trim it up where it's, and I want to cut these out because I think these two would make beautiful tags. So I'm just going to trim on around this yellow part here. We can add to that if we need to. I also think it would be cool to even use some of this story on the tags. If there's like a poem or something, I think those would be cute for tags. But I was not planning on doing anything different to my craft room because I really liked the way my craft room was set up. I know I'm jumping all over the place, but you know, on my last video I explained that I had to take down my tall table that I had for my craft table. It became unsteady. I am enjoying so far going back down to a regular 6-foot table. I think it's a 6-foot table. I seem to have more this way, space this way, and I do like my new setup for filming. I can see better what I'm doing. We need to cover that so that you don't see the yellow or the manila of the tag. So do I want the bright red? Let's do this. Let's put these. Oops. I am going to be putting a list of things that I am going to be using for the mixed media in the mixed media in March that I'm going to be doing the series. I had a request to put up a list of supplies for that. I am going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and put it on my on the community page. I'm going to put that list on the community page of things I am going to be doing. I'm not quite got that down yet on everything I'm going to be doing. So once I get that list together, I will be putting that supply list together. If anybody wants to craft along. And mixed media is basically just using more than one medium. Like I will be using some dispersed mica sprays, some of the new spritzers, things like that. I will also be using paints. I believe I will be using my jelly plate printings, inks, some of my collage collage papers, things like that. Just layering some things. But I will get a list together of some of the things that will be used, that I will be using. Using some collage papers, things like that. But I will put that in writing on my community page, community tab, so that we have, so that whoever wants to craft along can get those types of things if they would like. Stamps, things like that I will be using. But so that's coming up. I will put that on my, but we have the whole month of February yet, so, but I will be getting that so that, and I will get that up soon so that we can, so you have time to get the stuff if you choose, if you don't have it and you choose to craft along. I also am going to be adding, when I had to redo my craft room, I had a bunch of stuff stored under my large table, and I found quite a few journals that had not been put in my Etsy shop, so that needs to be done. I need to be putting some of that on my Etsy shop. So there will be quite a few stuff on that. They're older journals, so I will do flip throughs, possibly adding some things to those. And then also the crafting season, you know, my daughter was over here yesterday, so we were talking about craft fairs that we go to. So I want to get some smaller stuff together for that, so that I can get some journals ready for that again. Need to update some of those for that. I usually don't like to take journals for one season. If they don't sell, I like to put them on my Etsy shop and then, you know, like rotate them out. But I do have a stack of journals I need to get together that I got the I got some journal covers put together, so I need to be getting some signatures sewed in and get them decorated, and so that needs to happen. So you'll have some flip throughs of those videos of those coming up. Well, at the end of the month, I believe I'm going to the shop, Cherry on Top up in Saginaw, Michigan. So there'll be a haul video for that coming up. There's a couple. Let's see if we can find a couple more. Some things for pockets, or well, I thought I had more space. It doesn't feel like it at the moment, but I do. I feel less cramped, so I am liking that. Oh, that's cute. I like that little mouse. We could probably do a maybe not. That's pretty tall for a And when you make your journal, or if you're making a journal along with me, you absolutely do not have to back all of your pockets with the same, or tags with the same paper. Oops. It's just a, ooh, or same file folder. It is just a file folder that I had, and it was a neutral. I thought red was a neutral color, so that's why I picked this one. Okay. This is a glue eraser. I can get glue off with my, okay, let's see if I can cut this one relatively straight. I probably will not ink any of these up. I don't want it a distressed look on them. Okay, let's see if we can. I wonder if she would fit on a tag. I really like her on a tag. I keep losing my papers. Let me ink her and see if I can hold her up for a tag. I don't know why I'm using my glue stick, but let's see if it works. This probably is not the way to do this, but I want her on my tag. She might not be on there straight, but she's on there. Very easy to do this stuff by the seat of your pants. I do want to put some lace on a couple of the pages, the front, and a couple pages throughout. Isn't she cutie? I like those leaves and that. Maybe we can get another tag on that. The I can cut this down a little bit because I like that little house right there. Not quite sure it's a birdhouse, but I like it. And that kind of gives us more of a, you know, couple of the same things to put in the, you know, so it flows better. Well, not flows, but there's more than one of something in our journal. So, oh, that must have been getting ink everywhere. Or not ink, glue. So let's get rid of that because there's glue everywhere on those. So let's see. So we have 4 tags, and I think only 2 pockets. So we better find some pockets. Well, we'll probably need more than 4 tags too. So in the 1, 2, 3, 4 tags, and a journal card, 2 cards. Two pockets. Okay. Those will make some cute pockets. That'd make a cute pocket. That'll make a cute tag. These will make 2 pockets. So let's, if I cut this, see if I can get any pocket from the other side. Oops, went crooked there. I can, we can get a couple pockets. And that'll make a cute pocket too. Okay, let's do these 2 pockets. I think this will make a cute pocket right here too. So I'm gonna tag. I don't know if that'll make a, I would have to need a bigger tag, I think. Let's just do a pocket or a tuck spot with this. Let's see if we can straighten this up because I didn't cut straight. See if we can get it just got to make sure you get enough glue on here if you're using a glue stick. and make sure you're getting the edges. That's not straight at all. I'll have to see if I can find me another red one. Another red folder. I would really appreciate it if I could get all of my subscribers, if you don't mind, to like, share, do not have another red one. And if you share this video, that gets it in the hands of other people that might be interested in subscribing. I would really appreciate that. If you comment, that helps also. That helps with the oh, I can't say the word today. Algorithm of YouTube. They've changed things up. So I don't know if it is letting people, it used to, not to, suggest, you know, fairly new channels, which mine is. It's not even been a year yet. Almost, not quite. Since I started my channel. And it used to suggest them to new people, but I don't believe that's doing it anymore. So I think it all has to be like word of mouth. So if y'all don't mind doing that, I would really appreciate it. I know some of you already do, which is great, and I appreciate that. But even the older you know, the people the older channels that have been around a while have even commented, some of the ones I've watched, some of the ones I subscribe to and watch have commented that people that if they don't get a lot of comments or likes or shares on their videos, they're having a hard time getting monetized, or those videos don't get monetized. Now, I don't get monetized at all. I obviously, my channel's not nearly big enough to do that. I just want my channel to grow. I would just be happy with that. But I'm just doing this because I enjoy to do it and I like to share. But it is a lot of work. So even if it's not me that you do that with, to help somebody, you know, help a crafter do that, or somebody that a YouTuber that you follow, just keep that in the back of your mind when you're, you know, with any channel that you are subscribed to. It is very helpful if you comment, you like, you share their video. It helps them, any creator, tremendously. It keeps their videos in YouTube's. Oh, look, you can see that. I guess there's nothing I could have done about that. I can't. Anyway, it keeps YouTube, their videos in YouTube's, you know, sights, I guess, is what I want to say. It helps them tremendously. All creators, not just me. Oh, that's crooked. So this one's just, well, I just did not cut that one straight at all, the white part. I'm sure I had Miss Tina yelling. She does that when I get to talking and don't pay attention. She yells at me through her, while she's watching, and like I can hear her because I'm usually done creating before she gets to watch. So, okay, let's see what we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets, a tuck spot, 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's finish cutting these. Didn't cut these out. These are the ones I put wet glue on. You can tell. Come on. This we have 1, 2, 3. This one doesn't have anything on it. 4 tags, a journal card, and 2 cards. I think we should probably put something on the back of these cards so we can write on them if we want. This one you can journal on if you want. So let's see. Even if it doesn't cover it all the way, it's fine, because you still get to see part of the, so let's just do that. Oh, for some reason my hands don't want to work today. Probably from having to go to the grocery store and all of that. Well, I did that wrong, didn't I? Let's see if we can tear this down a little bit more. Not a lot, because I don't want a whole bunch of the other cards showing, but there we go. Wow. There we go. Okay, there's that. Now let's see what we can do here in our journal. Pull it back out. Okay. Start with our pockets and our tuck spot. We could even use these as tuck spots. Okay, I really like these. I'd like to have let's put that there. I like that you can still see this little golden book if you choose not to use this. Wow, I can't use proper English today. Let's see if we can. I don't want to, let's leave this blank because I want to, this has all of the golden books so far since 1979. Let's put one there. Can't even glue in a straight line. Can't draw a straight line, can't cut a straight line, can't glue a straight line. At least I'm consistent. Okay, now let's go here. This is a pretty big one, so let's put it here. Okay, we have 2 more pockets, so let's go back to this one. Let's use this one here. That one kind of gets, Okay. Ah. And back to the first journal. Let's put that one there. Let's find another one for a tuck spot so we can have a tuck spot in each place, or in each signature. I don't want this journal to be very thick because I don't want it to be gator mouthed too bad. I mean, I think it will anyway once we get like the lace and stuff on it. Well, maybe not. Maybe I'm just being too picky here and finding another tuck spot. Let's do that. Definitely need to back that one. We can cut this down if need be. Did I lose my other tuck spot? I have no idea what I did with it. I don't see it now. I love the rough edges. Those we are going to put not where you tuck things in at, because yeah. Because I don't want it to get more beat up. This is a very simple way to do these journals. I like to keep them simple, and I did lose, oh, there it is. Because they are very simple Golden Book journals, or I mean, they're classic. I like to keep them classic. Now let's see. I think we can cut some of this off without it losing its... I think we can cut just a little bit of that off without it being too... Alright, so let's put one of the tuck spots in the front. I think that's a good spot. Like that one there. That's kind of rocky. And I know it's because of how I do it, but okay, let's go to the second signature. This one here. I want to put that there. Let me get my clusters out, because I have some little clusters that I think would look cute on some of these pages. We're just gonna not think much about it. We're just gonna put them down. Just helps us decorate it a little bit. That pink goes with there. How's that? Let's, that kind of goes with that. Let's put that there. this one here. That puts a decoration on this page, but don't know if there'll be enough for all of them, but we'll see. Because I mean, I have quite a few here. The little ones. And we can put a dangle on it if we choose. And I know I said I wanted something simple, but let's put this one here. But sometimes you just gotta change that. Didn't realize we put that on this same page. And my outlook on this is, I know I'm making these to sell, but right now they're my journals. And I am making them so at this moment in time, they are mine. So I'm going to put on something that I like. And I hope that somebody else will like them enough to buy them. And usually they do. And I actually sell quite a bit at craft shows. I mean, if you listen to some of the other creators, they say that some of the craft shows, you don't do well with the at craft shows because of they're more, you know, it's more expensive. You know, journals are more expensive than what some people want to spend at craft shows, which can be true. But, you know, and you have to find the right person, the right craft show. But, you know, we've made money at every craft show we've been to, so it's never been an issue for us to sell them. And my daughter doesn't sell journals, obviously. She does sublimation stuff. Tina sells cards. I sell journals. So I like that. See if we can find one of these that Tina made me to put on here. That goes well with this. I think I might have made that one. I like this simple yellow one. think I might have made that one too. But I also like this one because the pinks and the reds and the... This is pretty. Sorry, I was probably like way up there too close for you. I think we're gonna put this one on there. See if we can. Okay, let's find the center of the book. Let me get a... flip. So I gotta find them, find out what I did with them. I don't know where they are. It's the bad part about moving your craft room, people. I'm going to look one more place before I figure out a different thing to do. Found something else I was looking for yesterday. I am oh, we gotta do this too. But I'm looking for the dangles too. I think those are too wide. The little, I don't even know what it's called, but I can't even find it. So when I do my flip through, you guys will see it. And I'll put my corners on and I'll hang this. I'll find it and hang it. But so thank you very much for joining me today and going through this. I hope you enjoyed watching how this is put together. Hope you all have a blessed evening. Thank you. Bye.